Welcome to this week's CWL Discord Weekly. Let's see what the CWL superstars were up to this week as we get ready for the latest edition of Vindication and Nemesis. Edward Bronson knows only one thing: destruction. The fact he put down his own tag team partner the way he did showed it. Now, he's excited to spread that around and give Nemesis a little bit of the mayhem as well. Bronson did send a stern warning though. Don't cross him, or else there will be no allegiance. After an impressive streak of wins by the Hunt, it looks like Belle has a bone to pick with the Black Rose. She's made it clear that she wants the Women's Tag Team Championships, but the Black Rose currently claims to have bigger fish to fry. After possibly saving Max Sherman from a 2-on-1 assault, Zero Toa now gets Jack Steele in a singles match this week. However, the church has 3 members. Will Zero and Max be able to even the odds or suffer a 3-on-2 attack? Our ever-resilient reporter has got another scoop for you this week, as he has announced breaking news. The chairman will be appearing on Talk LTD to break news of who will be facing the Black Rose. The most vocal member of the Church of Steel currently, Gregory, has talked about his win over Sherman. Doesn't mean this fight is over. He's ready to go again, and even though Jack Steele fights Zero this weekend, Gregory says he will be there watching and making sure Zero does not win. Remember, when things go from bad to worse, that Harris is to blame. The Sarge will be in tag team action this weekend, and after the events of the podcast last night, it's safe to say that this is going to be incredibly heated. Will we be getting no holds barred at Battle Lines?
At verdict, the Sons of Fenrir were inches, seconds, moments away from getting the tag team championships. But Edward Bronson decided to interrupt me, locking in the Wolf's Clutch on Jacob Nitro. That is something I will not forget, and I cannot wait until I get my hands on him a week before Battle Lines in a Falls Count Anywhere match. It doesn't matter how big he is. It doesn't matter how much muscle he has. If I hit him with a sledgehammer, if I hit him with a chair, he'll be crawling to the back like a child. This week, the Wolf is on the hunt.
Graves seems a lot more perplexed by the challenge of Jasper Starr. He doesn't know exactly what sparked the ire of Jasper to challenge him, but it seems we're locked in for some good competition at Battle Lines 4 in Chicago between these two. It seemed Alex Clark was unsure about joining Team Nemesis, but ultimately, he's in. With the final member revealed, we are now locked in and ready to go. Team Vindication versus Team Nemesis for the men has been set. We're going to be perfectly honest. It seems Damian Morgan seems to not only want to join the Vices, but also fight them. He claimed in a recent showing that he wanted to fight Johnny Gemini. To get to Warlock? We're not entirely sure what this is about, but hey, you've got Team Vindication coming up next week. That's not going to be an easy task. Jessica Scarberry used her Vice magic to send a statement. We were still not sure how or when it happened. The lights went out and all 3 women disappeared. The only thing we saw was Scarberry holding up the championship. Tomorrow night, the Queen of Harlem is going to be facing Scarberry for that very championship on the eve of Battle Lines.
Well, Ryan, Spartacus and I have spent a lot of time thinking about what would be the best stipulation for a match against Anderson and Raimondo. Well, I've heard a lot of talk and speculation that the winners of tonight's match should pick a stipulation that guarantees them a win or some nonsense like that. Let me make one thing clear. Spartacus and I are not interested in getting an easy win. What we want to have at Battle Lines is a match that sends a message. And I think we've picked the perfect stipulation to do that. But Raimondo, Anderson, And everyone else will have to wait until next week to find out what that is. In the meantime, I suggest that Raimondo and Anderson should prepare for the worst.
The last match before Battle Lines is the ladder match. This seems like it's going to be another crazy test that Cassidy has planned for Kaplan. And with only 1 week left to go, does Cassie have something up her sleeve for Battle Lines? After an incredible debut, Liza Horror now is the third member of Team Nemesis at Battle Lines. It's in Chicago, which is known as Horror Country, so she's going to have the home field advantage on her side. After the Assault Team Vindication is launched, Liza is ready for war. The Starjammer sent out a tweet that said no matter who the chairman picks at Battle Lines, they will be going up against the only undefeated tag team in CWL. Someone help this guy. Zach Anderson and Raimondo already knew what they wanted for a stipulation if they had won the match, but they won't be revealing that to not sway the duo of Gemini and Spartacus. What we do know, however, is that tomorrow, Gemini has asked for some time to reveal what the stipulation will be. So now, we wait. Thank you for joining us on this week's edition of CWL Discord Weekly. Don't forget to hit that follow button on Twitch to get notified when we go live. Hit that like button and subscribe on YouTube as well to stay up to date on everything that happens in the CWL universe.